First of all, you should probably make it into a round ball, all right? But I'm used to doing it this way. So this part, you just lean into it. So I keep my elbow up against here, mainly because then I don't have to use any strength. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling it up and then I'm pushing it down. And you sort of push that way, but to make it easier to see, you basically, if you have both hands together, they lock in. But it's actually kind of effortless. It's not a lot of strength. Anyways, you can hold it up and down until you get it to where you want. Simple. Then you've got to open it up. Many different ways of opening up a piece of clay like this. You can just use both thumbs. You can go down little ways, and you can use one finger on top of the other, and go down and leave yourself a nice bottom so you can trim it. Which you can always check with a little tool or something like that. Then from there, I always pull upwards. The reason I pull upwards is so the inside of the bowl has a really good curve to it. For me, there's nothing I don't like more than a squared off bowl. So that when you clean it, it's nice and rounded all the way up. So then I don't do much there. If you look at the inside, it's lower in the middle and it's higher there. And it's quite thick here. So then I do a thing called the claw pull, but you can do it this way. But I just get this finger in underneath and squeeze it up, because it's fast and quick. I leave the top a little bit thick. Then I do one finger pull, which is these fingers underneath these fingers. And I push out over it. So if you look at that, my hands are in that position underneath there. And then I just pull upwards. And that's pretty much the beginning of the bowl. Then I'll thin it out. But I have I don't like round bowls anymore, so. And I've kind of got this method down. So I squeeze it while it's a little bit thick, and I get it nice and smooth up here. And then I take this rib. This is my favorite rib now. Used to be that one. Put a little water on the inside. Now I don't push out too much here. I still want to keep that curve going up. So I push underneath, looking at my curve on the inside, and then I pull it up to it. And that's sort of a pull, but not really. So the bottom is fairly thick. And then I make it even more wonky. So it's got that unique, one-of-a-kind shape. And if you look at the inside, it's nice and smooth. And then we'll go back and we'll trim it in. And it'll look like the other bowls over there afterwards, which you want to see what they look like. So you don't leave it finished like that. You trim it right in underneath and get rid of all the weight. And then if you bring it around here, the finished product looks like one of these bowls. So you trim right up underneath it. And then it lifts it up and gives it that beautiful aesthetic feeling to me. That's all it does. Okay.